Good evening, everyone. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding about it, messing around. But come on, you piece of. Come on, you computer. Here we go. Well, we have list this one. And co host.
Hello there.
Yeah,
So that
and,
the people.
Don't be like this. I'll use mic.
yeah, so this only went to see who else showing up will show up. Anything from Roy?
I don't think he's gonna join this one.
All right. Well, we won't be playing if there's only one player here, since it's not like a challenge.
So I'm
But
a player to you. I'm a player to you.
no, I mean that if you're only the only
I'm
one's gonna
joking.
play,
No, I'm joking. I'm
yeah,
joking.
if you're the only one who plays that, it wouldn't be much a challenge and also not just fun enough for that. Funnier,
Yeah.
in
I mean,
order,
you solo play. You. Never mind. I forgot what I was gonna say.
well, there are more challenges that there's more people that are playing, but we just started this stream, so yeah, better than some time. So
I
you
mean,
guys been up to?
Thursday last chat. What's the question?
No question. I mean, how you guys been?
Oh, how you guys
I'm
been?
doing
That's
pretty alright.
great. Okay. I've been doing alright.
Yeah, same here. Just I was alone for a few hours today, so not the first time. My parents took the dog for to use a record checkup for the veterinarian or the vet. Well, the reason why they had found a lump on her side, um, which I first believed maybe just about a lump made of fat or something, or perhaps even a fur which has been tangled at. If you know what uh dreadlocks that some people have, like hair that's really thick. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Most of the people actually, like say African Americans, can have that type of dreadlocks, like hair. It's so thick that you can even use to brush it out like that. I first believed maybe it was that some as originally. Uh, well, it turned out it was cancer.
I'm gonna be right back. I gotta do something.
All right. So it turned out that our dog has cancer, and we weren't even aware of that. And but my parents were at least aware that she had something with about her heart. So that I didn't know. But they are going to do some X-ray later on to see how how bad it is and um how advanced there is. But that she seems to be fine though. So I haven't really done much any big things today since I mean the only thing I did was watch some TV and that was pretty much it. Then be on YouTube though and work on some quiz and other things. Just browsing around online, so it's not much to do. At least it was a little bit warmer than usual today, around 68, almost 70 degrees. But right now I believe it's maybe around 40 or 50 plus degrees. I don't even know for sure. So you've been doing it, I know.
Not much.
I hear you. I really haven't done much myself. Just I've only been watching some old episodes of Catfish. I have seen that show at least a few times, but there's nothing else to be watched on TV, so yeah, there's not much else. At least I did watch the last episode of season 3 of The Mandalorian. Um, but they actually made a season 4 of it. Well, the script is already written, but it might not be to be made until next year, for most part, I believe. Ah, you know,
Oh, that
I
reminds
won't.
me. I don't know why it reminds me, but it reminds me to tell you. Tomorrow I'm going with my mom to see the Mario movie again. Even though I've already seen it with my dad, I'm gonna see it with my mom because it's her birthday. So,
How much is she turn?
oh god,
Don't
memory.
tell me you don't. You don't
Come
even
on.
remember.
She told me yesterday, and now I don't remember.
Okay,
Like
but do you know exactly?
53
But do you know what?
or 54?
Do you know what year she's born though?
I'm pretty sure she's turned 54, so that would be, or she might be 54. I don't remember.
That would have been 69. She was born.
No, wait, Dad
Yeah,
was
and,
born in 69 because he was born on the same day they landed on
on
the
the moon.
moon. So
Hmm.
she was born in 67, so she's actually 56, which means she's turning 57. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. Oh, Brony's here. Um, well, I'm actually. My parents are going to my sister's place on Sunday to celebrate my older nephew, and he turns. Give me a second. He turns 8. And to be fair, the reason that sometimes even I forget exact which day even my two older nieces are born. I mean, they're born at the same month, but separate years. So I believe this is just 1 week apart from otherwise, but yeesh. It is easy to mix up them though. Um, yeah, so I really don't know much. The Super Mario Bros. Come on, where is it? Apparently, they actually made a Super Mario Bros. Movie, 1986.
Oh, that was the good Mario movie. That was like a. I'm pretty sure that was like anime kind of thing. It
Yeah, that's
wasn't
like
the
a
live action
cartoon
one. That's
anime.
for sure.
Yeah, cartoon animated. The first one, that later one though, 1993. Bush. That movie was trash.
I feel like trash is too nice of a term.
Trash is bad as like I don't know, Trump.
I got a term. It's so fucking stupid. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh boy. Wow. Okay. Possible spin-off. Luigi Mansion. Ah, okay. Never mind.
Well, I was talking about the modern one, the one they just
Oh,
came
I
out with.
know. I know. That's why I said it's stupid.
I spat out my air. Would you like to say
Wait.
that again?
Wait. Which one of the Mario movies are you talking at? Are you talking the new
I
one?
No, no, not the new one. No, 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 no. The new one I haven't seen yet. I'm not talking about the new one. I'm talking
I
about like
thought
the
you meant the new
1986
one.
one.
Oh, you
The
oh you
1986 one.
Yeah, that
the
one's shit. But
1986.
Yes,
Um,
1986.
I wanna know
Not the new
since
one.
I
No, no, no.
wasn't.
I'm not trying to give any hate with the new one. No, 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 no. I'm not going
I
with the
was
new one.
I would have known since I hadn't even seen the 1986 version of the animated one. The only one I've seen of Mario Bros. Is the one from 1993. But I didn't see the movie until I was probably 5 or 6 years old. Since that movie came out '93, I was like 3 years old by the time. So I was probably 95 or 96 when I saw that movie, and it was not even in English. In Swedish, actually, it was only in English, I believe. I think, at least. I'm not just sure. I mean, I had been a long time since I just saw that movie on TV. That was like, what was it? Come on, my memory sometimes isn't bad as I expect to be. Well, it's about 28 or 29 years ago, give or take. But I had seen a lot of movies on the TV for many years, and like um, Rockadoodle, then the movie of the rooster, Santa Clare, who has he pretended that he could summon the sun every morning. But then this owl and his followers or his minions mocking Santa Clara that he couldn't do it, and they kept him occupied until the sun actually rose in the distance without Santa Clara's help. So the farm animals at the farm where he lived couldn't believe it. They all had believed that he was the actually one who summoned the sun. He felt ashamed, so he left the farm and went to the big city and to become as a singer, like a rock star, like almost like Elvis. And after he left, the sun never rose again. And well, the only thing is that the boy named Wow, uh, Edmund, I believe. Yeah, Edmund was it. He was the only one who believed Chanticleer could come back and help them. And that movie was from the '91. There is another movie I haven't seen in a long time. What was the name again? A Troll in New York. That movie was actually pretty good. I mean, the trolls lived in the underground in the Central Park of New York. Everyone was pretty much nasty, evil, and they was leading by a queen, a troll queen. But this particular troll, um, see, a troll in Central Park.
Oh
Let's
god,
see
I
what
heard
is
that movie
the.
was not good.
I thought it was good. It's from 1994. Um, the troll is named Stanley, and he's the only one actually who is friendly. He um, he encounters two children, a boy and a girl, siblings actually. Um, Gus and Rosie. Um, it's pretty good movie to be honest. I mean, back in the '90s and the late '80s and the '90s, there were always good movies. I mean, hand drawn like the original Disney movies and all that. They were even better. They have a different feeling towards it. Like if you were been watching Snow White, that movie was exceptional good.
The old or the new?
The old one, the first one they made.
Oh, Snow White, the old one.
Yeah, they
Alright, well,
even
my bad.
well they were actually an unofficial sequel to that movie, but not made by Disney. I believe it's Snow White and the Happily Endings or Happily Ever After, where the evil queen's supposed brother, a wizard, who wanted to avenge his sister from her being dead, and Snow White and the prince. Well, at least I've been saying this. The prince doesn't even look like the prince from the original Disney movie, though. But since they're not even directly linked by any timeline or any, since this one is not of Disney's. But in this movie, instead of seven dwarfs, there's seven dwarf sets, like females. Apparently, they are actually the female cousins to the seven dwarfs. And in this movie, the seven dwarfs actually closed down the mine in this kingdom and moved to another one to open another mine. And these, their cousins, they actually had powers. One can control the sunlight. One can control earthquakes. One can control like lightning and animals and water. They were actually given these powers from Mother Nature, but they used the most of their powers to fight each other. And this wizard, the brother to the evil queen, he could actually transform himself into a giant dragon monster-like creature. And the prince, he was captured and he was transformed into like a s- small hermit type of muted creature. Like he couldn't speak. The seven dwarfs cousins, they didn't trust him when he was in that form. He tried to protect Snow White. By the end, the evil brother was defeated. And well, it was, and that movie can actually been watched on YouTube. I do believe it's even in English and the Switch version. And it's I believe it's, let's see, when that movie was made, Snow White, Happily Ever After. They even made a game of it, a video game. Let's see, Might 94. What is it? The movie Happily Ever After. Um, this is made. Um, oh, come on, where is it? Man. Well, here's the thing. The movie was first released in 1989 in the Philippines and 1993 in US. And in America, it's called Happily Ever After, but originally released as in Philippines was known as Snow White: The Adventure Continues. Hmm. So, I mean, that movie was not that bad. It just, while it may not be like the original movie though, but the talking mirror that the voice the queen had actually also appear in it, but it's not even evil. It's actually friendly, which is kind of odd if it compared to the rest of the other ones though. Um, well, Brony, are you gonna play?
I mean, since Bonnie is here, I'm assuming he is it he or she? I keep forgetting.
He's a guy, so
Thank you. So, so since he's here, I'm assuming he's gonna play. That's what I'm assuming.
Brony, are you gonna play?
Hit me.
Well,
Hit you?
I think it means like starting things. Just have been saying the first 40 questions won't be read by me. Game guy's gonna do it.
And then the next 40 questions are gonna be you.
Yeah, pretty much.
I see it.
Exactly.
Alright.
Just give me
But hey,
one
at least
moment.
I'm not the only one playing. At least I'm not alone.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm not alone.
I can say this. It's not gonna be any. This is actually mixed of
Hmm.
questions, like um,
So,
cartoons, animations like that. So there was something that I used, but most of this actually is based on the things that I have been seeing over the years. And
alright.
I'll tell you, I seen a lot of many shows, but some of the shows I hadn't even seen. There's something that it's like my mom have been watching over the years, and something that she likes, and I added some of the into this quiz and all that. I mean, it's better to have multiple different shows, like if you're um, comedy, soap opera, or just or even it's like that. So
Most of these
it's
shows. Go ahead.
well, it's gonna be a lot of different ones for this for sure. Um, but it might let's say that come on. One of the questions involves of a one original series, and another one will be about this reboot. Sometimes some shows could have a reboot of its original series. Like say if there were one in the say from the 60s or the 70s, then later much maybe it's like in the 90s or the 2000s they made a reboot of a series that was popular.
Like for example, this is not probably not an example as a TV show. Like for example, the I forgot what deal was this one, but the Lion King. Like they made like I forgot what year what the original one is, but they never like reboot of
Uh,
like a live action one.
the
Like
original the original movie for I believe was 94 or 95 I believe, but I believe it's 94.
really,
Um,
it didn't
yeah, I believe
seem
it's
like
like
made that then. I didn't. It didn't seem it was made by that. I thought it was like in 1950s or something, like 1960s.
the original that the Disney made. Yeah, was 1994. I
Hmm.
used to look it up.
Wait, 1994? Oh, I thought you meant like 1950s or 40s. My bad. I thought you meant like something like way by 90s. Never
Well,
mind.
if you said that the movie was made like say 1920s, yeah. The problem is Disney wasn't even around by doing even movies at the 1920s. There was like 1937.
Yeah,
Snow
I was
White.
born in 2006. I don't know any of this crap.
Yeah. Well, they've been saying this. Snow White the movie, the first one they made. If that movie had been a failure, the whole company would not even exist today. Perhaps it would, but not the same leadership. And since they took a
Oh
huge
yeah, yeah,
gamble,
yeah.
that is weird. Even this Walt Disney, he actually had a vision to build a city in
This is
Florida.
probably all right. Well, this is probably off topic, but I learned a little fun fact about Nickelodeon. Do you know back in 1970s they hold on, let me rephrase this. So back in 1970s or whatever, they used to have this Nickelodeon had a name called Pinwheel. Do you know what Pinwheel is? I think that's the original name for Nickelodeon, but they didn't know it back then, so they had like Pinwheel. And then by
Mm,
1976
no,
or
no.
eight, I'm not sure, but then that's the name that Nickelodeon got was that no, was like 1976 or 78.
Huh. Uh, that I didn't know. I mean,
It's on YouTube,
I
I
just
think. I think it's on YouTube.
yeah. Well, they've been saying Nickelodeon's golden age of shows was probably like the 80s and 90s because
Yeah.
there were this great many shows in the on the 90s like Keen and Kel, uh, uh, Space Chasers, Cat and Dog, the earlier seasons of SpongeBob, for example, which were later on though.
Yeah,
Um,
1999.
yeah. But there were a lot of some difference. Like, okay, I this is a show that I never saw, but this were actually on Nickelodeon. This was actually about a school that was supposed to be in, started have clones of Gandhi, Cleopatra, Kennedy, Lincoln, all things.
Hmm.
And there was another show was called 16, like the number 6 and teen, which refers to the teenagers from the 16 age. Oh, there was one show I actually did kind of enjoy. My life as a robot with Jenny.
My life is the robot. I feel like that's a little bit
X,
familiar. I'm.
yeah,
I.
her official name was XG9, I believe. She is she was a robot was built, and she had friends, human friends, two brothers. One tall, I believe he was red hair, and
Oh
his
yeah,
brother
that
was
was correct.
yeah, that was actually not that too bad. But yeah,
Um,
there have been many shows on Nickelodeon that was good and
Like
terrible
Jimmy
and worse.
Neutron.
Some of the worst is probably like let's see, Fairy Odd Parents, uh,
Rip Fairy Odd
Kid,
Parents.
yeah, that one, and Kid Danger. Okay, the first part
I
of the
thought
series,
Fairy Odd Parents
It
was
was
really
Henry.
good.
It's actually called Henry Danger, not Kid.
oh yeah, Henry
Yeah.
Danger. Well, Henry Danger was in the beginning that was good, but after that I lost interest. Family Thunderman or the Thundermans, the superheroes who lives a normal life.
Hmm.
No, that one was not my interest. But then on like Cartoon Network, we have many different shows. Like there we have the original
Dumbo.
Scooby Doo, the original Scooby Doo from the night from the '60s and onwards. Those that was a good show. But many more over the years. Okay, the first seasons of Dexter's Laboratory or Lab, not bad, not bad. But later seasons involved where eventually became so bad. The original Powerpuff Girls, that was actually not bad. That was better than anything. Then they made a reboot of it, and then made someone actually made a Japanese version of the series where they were not even sisters; they were just friends. And but they had some of the original characters, but just different. Um, I even informed this to Game Guy that they were actually thought of to do another reboot of the same series and even a live action movie.
Hmm.
But the movie hasn't even been given red light, green light yet, or something. There is
No.
actually one, but there is one thing there's one thing I really am surprised that even had happened. Considering like back in I believe it was 2013 when the first Frozen movie came out, and now that we had the second movie back in 2019, now the third movie is confirmed, it's in the development, and also short ones they had made between. I'm surprised that they had even made a TV show about it.
You know
I mean,
what
think of
really pissed? You know
yeah,
what? Hold on.
I mean, think about it. Most of other shows that like I mean, like SpongeBob, they have at least two movies. Scooby Doo, multiple movies. Dexter's Lab, I don't think that they haven't made. But Powerpuff Girls, they had at least one original movie, and so many other series had a movie. But the Frozen one, which not had even been given a single one. Pokemon, Digimon, those series had at least one or two movies or more. And why not Frozen? So since Frozen at the time was so popular, why did they never actually made a show about it? I am surprised. Like even Zootopia. Zootopia had also a TV show, but only about some of the background characters that wasn't even focused on. Like the daughter of uh, the gangster, the rat, Mr. Big. Her, his daughter was in one of those episodes, and not the main characters like Judy or Nick. And of course, there were some talks about a second and a third movie of Zootopia. Well, they had even, and that hasn't even been officially yet, but there is some discussions about it. But still, I'm really surprised. I'm stunned that they had even made a TV series of Frozen. Considering when the first movie came out, how popular it was, and how many people singing "Let It Go," and how big the franchise of the kids is like that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That song's so much. Goddamn head.
Yeah, and like MLP, the fourth generation, it has at least one movie and uh, a few special ones, and then they had Equestria Girls had a web series and even a few movies, and the G4, even though it's on Netflix, but still had one original movie and two feature movies so far. and a web
Yeah, I
series.
thought they're gonna make the.
So
I thought we were gonna make the second one. No, I
yeah,
thought the development were gonna make like a second My Little Pony movie, Generation
yeah,
Four to be
exactly.
exact.
Yeah. So why they never even thought of to making Frozen as a TV show? Because there are many other franchise, which like say Pokemon and Star Wars, and Scooby Doo, for example. Those series had multiple movies, and it was just that strange. Um, well,
What
since
about Winnie the Pooh?
Bingo, exactly, and Lion King, exactly like that. They had the original Lion King. Well, they had the original movies, Timon and Pumbaa TV series, and the Lion Guard. Even
You
though
know
Lion Guard,
what?
even though Lion Guard never actually any movies of its own, but it still counts because it's still part of the official series timeline and within its continue as a canon series. So it works. And like when it comes to miniseries, some actually had movies, and some movies eventually did become a good series. Could eventually be one, but Frozen, I'm stunned that they actually never thought of doing that. Uh, anyways, since no one else is gonna join in apparently, so
You know
I will
what?
let
Really? Go
what?
ahead.
I'm just gonna start the game. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
want to say
already
one
here.
more thing before. I want to say one more thing before. Like, you know what pisses me off like the worst? They're turning like kids' movies into like whole movies. Like, for example, Winnie the Pooh. They make Winnie the Pooh like this monster that like kills humans. Like this,
that one, yeah,
yeah. And then they return the
I had
Grinch. They return
I
the
had
damn
even,
Grinch that I love into a horror movie. Like, what else are they gonna do? Turn My Little Pony horror movies? They're gonna turn like, what else are they gonna turn horror movies? Like,
I
what the
have no
hell?
idea to be honest.
Like
I had, I
to be fair though, they look kind of nice when they like kill people. Like I was honestly imagining like what they like if they were actually really evil. No offense, but
true. I
that
mean, I know that's I mean, I hadn't even seen the Winnie Pooh the live action movie like that. I hadn't even seen it. Well, technically, if you don't count Christopher, Christopher, the boy that he actually was belonged to them, there is actually live action movie where he is getting older, and Winnie the Pooh and his friends try to find him and find out he is married and has a daughter of his own.
that's
That
called
is this,
Goodbye Christopher Robin, is it?
yeah, that one. And they even made
Well,
a few spin-off series of Winnie the Pooh, and even a few movies of that. Like Tigger, that he wanted to find his family,
yeah,
or
yeah, the
when
Tigger movie, yeah.
yeah, or when his friends are was going to find Christopher Robin, which they believe that he was gone, and that the owl made a map where they so went to find him, but it turned out he was actually back in school. And I'll be not to be fair, I even grew up watching the original Winnie the Pooh TV series.
Well,
It was actually
if you haven't seen the whole movie, I can tell you a little bit of the backstory on how they become these monsters if you like, or else that's a little bit too spoiling for you.
nah, I wouldn't be spoiled or spoiled because
So you want
well,
me to
it's
tell the
like
backstory about what happened to them?
what?
Like the backstory of how to turn into these monsters, at least Pooh and Piglet?
What happened?
Well, technically, yes, like, it's just typical. Like, Christopher Robin meets these creatures was Pig, Pooh, like, Pooh, Piglet, Owl, same story and all that. Christopher Robin's getting old, deciding to abandon to become a doctor and, like, be married and all that. And then winter arrived, so they were starving. They had to just eat one of their friends, which was Eeyore. So Eeyore was like, no more. And then, like, I don't know how to say this. It's like traumatized them in a way. And that way, they like hate other humans, especially Christopher Robin for like abandoning them. And they're like swearing never talk again, and like make a grave for Eeyore and all that. And that's technically the backstory. If that's not really confusing.
Yeah, I actually found out that The creator, or the director of this one, had expressed an interest of creating a sequel for this movie.
Oh right, yeah. I mean, it led to a sequel at the ending.
Dude, did you know this?
What?
Uh, Alongside the announcement of sequel, they were even announced of Bambi: The Reckoning, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare.
They're
Apparently, it's gonna
making
be
Bambi a whole movie now.
apparently so. Even Peter
Oh, for
Pan.
fuck's sake, dude!
That
What else are they making?
was the only one I could see, though. I mean, making a horror movie based on
Hayden,
Peter Pan and Bambi. Okay, I was like, are you
live action
kidding me?
movies are like Disney's
Yeah,
rule.
I mean,
Or yeah,
having
I can't say that.
yeah,
If it
but
exists,
having
there's a
I
live
mean,
action
Grinch
of
is
it.
a Disney though.
yeah, Grinch is a Disney, and well, this more friendly. But having that they actually made Winnie the Pooh as a horror movie, like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, which is the actual name, and now they're
Yeah.
announcing, and now there are talks about just making Bambi as a horror movie and Peter Pan. What's
Peter
next?
Pan?
Oh yeah.
I watched Peter Pan like so many times, like 1956 kind of movie. I always watch it every day. I even have a disc of it. I swear to God, if you make like Peter Pan horror movie, it's gonna ruin my childhood for sure. I swear to God.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
true.
gonna say one thing: if they make a My Little Pony horror movie, I don't know how they're gonna do that, but if they do, I am literally gonna go to the studio and like rip their heads off. Like I swear, if they make a whole movie of My Little Pony, I swear my life is over. Like seriously. I swear to God, they
Definitely.
make a whole movie of My Little
Yeah.
Pony. I swear.
I mean, yeah. I mean, when I first heard about this horror movie of Winnie the Pooh, I was like, "Are you? This might be a joke." But it turned out
They
they
actually
actually
made
made
it.
it. Yeah. And now there are even talks about making Bambi the Dare as a horror movie along with Peter Pan. What next gonna be? I
But to
know.
be fair, Bambi's like a deer, and real life deers, like, they would just
Mm,
run away because of us. We have, like,
yeah,
guns and all
true.
that.
But what's next? Lion King, or
I mean,
I
to be
don't
fair,
know.
lions are dangerous. Like, to
Well,
be fair, they
yeah,
can kill
yeah,
people.
but
So, like,
still,
I feel like you could
it's
do.
like, it makes
I
sense
feel like you could do
before,
more
yeah.
like, Lion
with
King whole
Bambi as
movie.
a horror movie than Winnie the Pooh. If you
Well,
ask me.
true. I mean, considering at least though that Winnie the Pooh as a horror movie, it's unbelievable. At first, when I heard about it,
I mean, that's
and I
what
mean,
happened when Christopher Robin left.
exactly. And what else? Like, what if they actually made I don't know a horror movie based on Pokemon, where the
A
Pokemon's
Pokemon.
actually that would have been not happening at all. Well, unless it's a fan made video or a fan made movie, but
Why would you make a
still.
whole movie about Sonic or Mario? A whole movie about Sonic and Mario? Like,
Well,
I get it.
technically, there is kind of like Sonic XE, and there
Yeah,
is
Sonic.exe and Mario.exe. Yeah, so
yeah.
technically, there's like an evil side of them already.
hmm
But imagine a
Even
movie of it. Like, I've seen a game itself, like
hmm
Sonic.exe and Mario.exe, and believe me,
yeah,
oh man, that
and
gave me
there
nightmares.
is even Tailstall, which also appeared in the movies, in the games.
I mean, what isn't Tales Star like created by Eggman or something?
hmm And
Why did they turn
and
Tales Star into a creepypasta? I'm confused about that.
I don't know, but there is even a lot of Sonic sprites makers on YouTube have made tons of videos of with Sonic Tailstall as one of the main villains, where he steals the souls from the people.
Hmm.
And I actually saw one where Sonic, the Shadow, and Tailstall actually have a guitar match, and Shadow did win. And
Okay.
Tailstall was defeated, and he was thrown off, and he crawled down in on the street into those sewage entrance along the sidewalk, and just oh my god, the edge. I mean, if you just been going to Sonic sprites on the YouTube, you will find tons of any of those of Hellstall, Sonic XC, Mario XC, or not now the more like they even okay Five Nights at Freddy. What if they actually made a movie based on that
They're
game?
actually all making a movie actually about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Huh? That I didn't
Well, at
know.
least that for my research. I mean, I think I looked them up. Like, I actually forgot how I did that. I think it was on my Firebox stick. I searched up
Right.
Five Nights at Freddy's, and it was
Uh,
like, I saw on
yeah.
YouTube that I'm actually making it. They make the pizzeria and everything.
Starting right.
Oh yeah, we're starting. Like, sorry, my bad. We're doing the game show now.
But it's like even like a SAP Foundation, which is a fictional organization. There is actually movies based on that. I believe Tim Burton actually made one of them. So yeah, I mean, for before we start, the Winnie Pooh horror movie. When I first heard about it, I could not believe it. I believed that was some sort of joke or some sort of a trick or something. But when I found out it was actually real, and now this even talks about the potential to make Bambi and Peter Pan as a horror movies. What's next? Any of the other classical movies, like I don't know, Beauty and Beast,
There's no way they can make Beauty and the
Ariel.
Beast a whole movie. There's no way they can do that. Like, how can they make
Well,
Beauty and the Beast a whole movie?
Okay, okay. How about they actually somehow made a zombie movie based on the Disney?
A zombie movie. What do they think of the maybe?
I don't know. Anyways, I mean, it's just a lot of discussions and debating how. I mean, when they made Winnie the Pooh as a horror movie, trust me, dude, there were a lot of people out there in the world that when they heard about this, and even they thought about it, talked about it, debating what in actual hell could they even think of making one of Disney's favorite characters into a horror movie monster? Come on. I mean, what did they actually pull out their asses?
Like, don't get me
And
wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Well-
When Pooh in the movie, like when he's like evil, he still looks kind of a little bit normal. Like the same like happy face,
Yeah,
same
that's
big belly and
true.
all that. Still kind of normal. Piglet on their head. Oh hell no! He has like horns on his goddamn face, and like I can't tell. Like, where did he get these weapons from? Like
Mm,
Hunter Wood. How the hell did he get these weapons? Like Pooh literally. Oh, I was gonna say about something at the end of the movie, but that's kind of spoilers, so I'm not gonna do that. But
Well,
anyways, at the end of the movie, never mind. Go
yeah,
ahead.
apparently they even made a French psychological horror movie based on Arthur, King Arthur, and another one that's called The Mean One, an authorized
As the Grinch.
horror. Dr. Seuss, The Grinch, and the Banana Splits movie. I don't know what that is. Apparently, it's based on this Hanna Barbera's 1968 TV show called The Banana Splits. But
Oh, but that's, I
yeah,
thought it was a reference
that's
to Five Nights at Freddy's, technically, because technically those are
Mm.
animatronics. I thought it was like a reference to Five Nights at Freddy's or something like that.
yeah, though. Anyways,
Anyways, enough
let's start.
talking. Let's start. I'm just talking much. I'm a talker.
Trust me, dude. I know what that's like, though.
Yeah. All right, game guy, lead away.
All right, I'm going first. How about that? Losing track of everything. Oh my god. Here we go. All right. First question, and I guess. Oh.
Oh yeah, what order are we
So
going in?
Hayden's on top, so I guess he'll go first.
Oh yay!
Number one. In the cartoon show Bucky O'Hare, what animal is Bucky? Is it a hare, an ape, a dog, or a cat?
Oh god, I haven't seen this show at all. What's the question again?
In the cartoon show Bucky O'Hare, what animal is Bucky? A hare, an ape, a dog, or a cat?
Oh, I have no idea. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna say A. I'm going to limb here.
Congratulations, you got it right.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like a. Yeah, he's like a.
Yeah.
Wait, that was a simple
Yeah.
question. Bucky O'Hare? That's a simple ass question. I should be failing at that.
there is actually a show called Back Over Here, and
Oh,
even the
I know, I
conductor.
know, I know. I'm
He,
just trying to see like
yeah,
what. I'm not
I
surprised I got
mean,
that right.
yeah, I mean, it's like a green rabbit.
Huh. All right then. I'm actually the luckiest person alive.
I've seen it before, and uh, it's something. I'll tell you.
Wait a minute, I get it. Fuck your hair, and the other option was
Yeah.
hair. That's why I picked hair because that it said it on it.
Yep. Okay, Brony, you're next.
Wait, I
Yep.
thought you're going. So technically, game guy
No,
has the other half.
he
No,
doesn't go
he's
because he knows the answers.
Oh.
yeah. Since I actually made a question, so okay, Brony, you're next.
In what year was the cartoon show Dino Riders aired on TV? A. 1988, B. 1982, C. 1985, or D. 1989?
A.
You say A. It's actually C.
Should have went my motto. Go for C.
That's your motto.
Yeah,
A weird.
I'm still going with the motto, even though it's obviously mixed and all that. But I'm still going with the motto. If I don't know, if I don't know the answer, I just go for C.
uh, right, you're next, then. Though.
Yep. Number 3. How many episodes were made of the show of the cartoon show Dino Riders? I added that a little weirdly. A 25, B 38, C 48, or D 13?
Oh, who me? Oh,
Yep.
Yes, you.
oh, wait, Dynamite. I haven't seen that show at all. What are the options again?
It's gonna be a long day. 25, 38, 48, or 13?
Why would they make Dynamite of 13 episodes? That's stupid. All right. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say B.
You gotta say B.
Yeah.
Guess what? It's D.
Oh my god.
There was only 13. Apparently,
What?
apparently,
13
apparently it's a
episodes
really
of
bad show.
Dynamite. Yeah, it was a bad show. That's why I didn't go for
Obviously,
D.
that's the reason. Or they ran out of production value. It's hard to tell with these.
I'm
Anyway,
so
number
used
4.
to shows having like so many episodes. I'm so used to it. Not
Number
long.
4. All right.
Alright,
This is the
my
brony.
bad.
So, in the cartoon show Dino Riders, the humanoid species Valorians, I think that's how it's pronounced. I hope I'm
Yep.
pronouncing that right. I don't know. Live in peace on their home planet, but how long did that peace last? A. 1,200 years. B. 20,000 years. C. 2,500 years. Or D. 6,500 years. Or also
D.
known as 1,200 or
Yeah, it's supposed to be. There's supposed to be 6,500 years.
D.
wait, what? No, it's 6,500.
Yeah, I think that. Did you say D or B?
D.
B.
I think I heard D.
Wait, did you B as a B?
I'm hearing D too.
Wait, did you D say? Did you say B or D as a dragon?
D. D.
D.
You say D, it's actually B, 20,000 years.
That's a D, my guy.
No, I said B.
No. Never mind.
Anyway, this is your question. In
I know.
Biker Mice from Mars, how they managed to get from space from Mars to wherever they were, I have no idea. The 3 mice
Neither.
had a female human as an ally. What is her name? A. Kim, B. Charlene? Charlene? I think Charlene. Charlene. C. Ashley, or D. Cindy?
Alright, that question really screwed me over. I have no idea what you said.
Because I didn't know how to pronounce that name.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Kim,
actually,
Kim,
it's actually
Charlene,
Charlene.
Ashley, or Cindy?
alright. I haven't seen the show or movie. I'm gonna say C.
You're gonna go with C. It's actually B. The
Yep.
name I couldn't get right.
Charlene. Yeah, her nickname is among her friends. Actually, it's Charlie. Um, the biker rider, biker mice from Mars is actually yeah. They're supposed as a name. They're mice and riding motorcycles, and they actually end up on Earth after the home planet was devastated by another alien race who took the natural resources because yeah, they're thieves. So they target Earth as the next target for the natural resources. It's kind of cool show.
Ashley's name
Hmm.
reminds me of
I believe it's from the 90s or
character.
80s.
Yeah.
Ashley
Anyway,
Ashley reminds me of a name in Resident Evil 4.
I probably would get some TV shows.
by the way, bro, this is your next question. The three bike mice's human ally. What kind of job did she do? I did not change that. What the heck? Office work, mechanic, tech shop, or teacher.
The first one. The first one.
Office
First one
work?
you say, which is A, which is office work, is wrong. It's actually mechanic.
I never knew that.
Now you do. 7. In what
I do.
year did the real Ghostbusters, this is to Hayden, by the way, show air on TV? A, 1980, B, 1988, C, 1985, or D, 1986?
Oh, the show? I thought you meant the movie.
No,
Nope,
the show.
it's the show.
Cartoon show.
I never seen the show. But
Me
obviously,
either.
okay. Obviously they're all from 19, so one of them is. Options again. Can I please have the options again?
A, 1918, B, 1988, C, 1985, or D, 1986?
Okay. I'm gonna go on a limb here. I'm gonna try and guess. I'm gonna say D. Actually, no, C. I'm going C.
You're gonna go with C?
Yep.
Guess what? You should have stuck with D.
Okay. My dumb guessing. I love my body so much.
Trust me, dude. I mean, I hadn't even seen the show itself, but I've seen the original movies. They're good.
Same here.
Well, except the one with the female, the one with the female cast. I haven't seen that, but I'm never going to.
I mean, at least I got 1 point. It's better than none.
All right, Brony. What year did Rocco's Modern Life release on Nickelodeon? A, 1991, B, 1993, C, 1995.
You skipped that question there. The number 8.
I did. Oh,
Yeah.
oops.
How many seasons?
Were
Number 8.
made of the real Ghostbusters. I don't know how I missed that, but I did. Congratulations, me. I love it. I scrolled past it. That's the problem. A7,
So that's my
B9. See, this is your actual question, Brony. Sorry about that. How many seasons were made of the real Ghostbusters? A7, B9, C8, or D10?
D10.
You go with D10. It's actually C8.
Go with my body.
Yep.
Nope. Actually, A7. 7 seasons.
Wait.
Huh?
When you sent me the answers, it was A. It was C, not A.
From my end, it's actually A. I also put it wrong though.
That's
Oh, yeah,
all
about
right.
that.
He didn't get it right either way, so no harm done.
Imagine you got it. Imagine you got it right. Imagine.
He said D anyways, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Yeah.
imagine it was
All
actually
right.
D to begin with.
Here's
We
the
all made
question I
mistake.
thought. Here's the question I thought Brony had. What year did Rocco's Modern Life release on Nickelodeon? A 1991, B 1993, C 1995, or D 1998?
Oh my brother! What show is it called again?
Rocco's Modern Life.
You said it. You two said it at the exact same time.
It's about what year Rocco's Modern Life was released on Nickelodeon. 91,
Oh.
93, or 95, or 98.
All right.
And not to say I've seen it.
Yeah, I have not seen it. These shows are like from the 1990s, bro. I've been born in 2006, so you should know that these shows don't pop up on my timeline. So
You
it's
can
not just a
still
quick.
watch them even if they're from the past.
I don't think I can. No.
If you use Paramount Plus, you can. Well,
Hmm.
with this one, you can anyway.
Anyways, you give me on track. A, B, C. I'm gonna go with A. I'm probably I know I'm wrong, but I'm going with A.
You're going with A. You're wrong. It's B.
Hmm. You know, I was close to say B. I was close to say B. All right, go ahead, Tony. You're done.
Brony, were the Valorians in Data Writers telepathic? Not telepathic. What the heck is that? Yes or no? Could it be a yes or could it be a no? Brony, this is your question.
A.
All right. You said A, even though it's a yes or no question, so I'm just gonna say A is yes. Hey, congratulations, Brony. You have officially gotten a point.
Yeah,
Oh
Yosha.
yeah, we're tied.
yeah. The Valorians actually could communicate with the dinosaurs telepathic way.
What was the question again? I'm like the words you're saying. It's like gibberish to me. I don't know why.
Number 10. If the Valorians of the Dino Riders show was telepathic, which they were, they can literally communicate with dinosaurs telepathically.
Oh, right, yeah, I know.
All right,
Okay.
that's the first eighth of the thing down. Now the second eighth. How many episodes were made of Disney's Adventures of Gummy Bears?
They just a gummy bear.
A18, B32, C65, or D56? And don't make fun of this
Huh?
show, Hayden, because this is your question.
I know, I know. What was it again?
The answers or the question?
Nick, the answers. Like, what was it? What was A again? I heard B, C, and D. I just want to know what A is.
A was 88.
Okay. They're all high numbers. Okay. Why do I never watch old shows? Okay. I'm gonna say B. Final answer.
You go with B. It's actually C, 65.
I did that with my own motto. I'm so stupid.
Yeah, I actually say this is my favorite show of all time, and this is actually took. This was even before my time and even during my time. It was made in 85 to 91, and as I've been saying, Disney's Gummy Bears they was actually inspired by the candy Gummy Bears, and the thing. Another funny thing is many other cartoon series that's first made of Disney, like say, Tailspin, the Gargoyles, Darkwing Duck, and many more, like DuckTales, they were actually inspired because before then, none of those type of shows was never ever made. So it was actually the start of Gummy Bears in originally, and they actually was giving green light of 6 seasons when they were made. They actually normally when a show is running and when the first season is over, they have often get a new light of a produce make another season. But from what I remember, they actually was given light to have 6 seasons produced. So it's incredible. Like since Game Guy's favorite show of all time is Darkwing Duck, and seeing how that show was made sometimes after Gummy Bears.
Why
I mean,
am I
saying
still
this,
stupid?
yeah, this seems it's
Well,
surprising how
it's
that
not really
even
my
works.
favorite, but I like it.
Oh yeah. So okay, next question.
All right. How many episodes was made of the Biker Mice from Mars reboot, Return to Mars? Even though that's not, I don't know if that's what it's called, but it should be called that. A42, B28, C68, or D72. And this is the Brony, by the way.
B.
You say B. Congratulations, you are now in the lead.
Yosha.
With so many, with as many points as 2. such a big number. Look out for this guy. He's got 2 whole points.
Yeah,
Eat my
and I have
dust.
1 point because I'm so stupid. I don't know any of these old TV shows. And I'm pretty sure this entire these game show is gonna be old TV shows. And I'm gonna look at it.
I will just warn you though. Might even have harder questions than that.
Oh God. Okay.
Just kidding. I don't even
Guess
know.
what, Hayden? It's your turn.
Eat my dust, bro. Eat my dust.
Yeah, eat that dust of 1 point of a 1
You just
point
wait until I
difference.
catch up. You wait until I catch up. You're gonna be my dust,
He's
bud.
gonna catch up with that 1 point ahead you have there.
Yeah. Give me the question.
There's-
Give me the question.
There
Brony,
is a Alright.
Brony, that was a good one. That was a good one.
There is a cartoon show
True,
based
true.
on the D&D board game with the same name. What year was it released on TV? 1984, 1990, 1983, or 1991?
Oh yay! All right. I'm gonna say. I only know I got this wrong. I'm gonna say A.
You gonna say it's A?
Yeah, I already know I'm wrong. Just say it. I already know I'm wrong.
You're right about being wrong. It's C. I had to say it. I had to do it.
You got me.
Oh,
Alright.
man.
And prepare you and you got me. I was like, I was gonna, yeah, right. And you're like, yeah, about wrong. But I was like, nope.
It's C though. So 14.
It's not going to C more.
How many seasons of Dungeons and Dragons were made? A2, B4, C3, or D5?
D5.
You say D5, it's C3.
And next is a trick question for Hayden.
Was there an unfinished episode of Dungeons and Dragons? Yes or no?
Okay. Just a simple yes or no question. Simple. A simple question. Okay. I'm gonna say yes.
You're gonna say yes?
I hate when you say like that. Like you feel like you gotta say yes. Like that attitude of yours is just was like you gotta be kidding me. This dude's stupid. That attitude
No,
you just did.
I had to make sure you're going to choose it or not.
I know it's just the attitude. It's making me scared. You're gonna be like you're gonna choose yes.
Well, you gotta say yes again because you got it right.
Oh yes, I got it right.
Yeah.
Okay,
I have the.
for a second. I almost put Game Guy instead of Hayden. Because look at it.
I mean, I can say this: the script of the last unfinished episode was actually made, but for some reason, a group of people actually made a fan-made ending on. So you can actually see that on YouTube. And I
Like
haven't
I
even
said-
seen.
Like
Yeah,
I
so-
said.
I don't even remember the name of it actually. But it's actually not that bad work though. I had never even played Dungeons and Dragons myself. What was that?
My father. It was my father.
Okay, Brony, you're next.
Alright, where am I at? Okay,
Number 16.
in what year was the cartoon The Animaniacs released on TV? 1991, B 1990, C 1992, or D 1993? Sorry, I didn't say A, but 1991, whatever.
What it would be?
I heard B.
B.
You're gonna go with B. It's D 1993.
God damn it!
To the simple, God damn it, in the background.
I mean, I can say this. I even watched this series, and it was not that bad. I mean, it was good.
Yeah.
You're
All right,
next.
come on. Yeah, I know I'm
How
next.
many episodes were made of the Animaniacs? A 74, B 99, C 86, or D 68?
You know what's funny? I saw the like loading screen of the animatic, but I haven't seen it. Like, oh my god! All right, what was A again? I only heard B, C, and D.
A is 74.
All right. Jesus Christ! I swear, if I get this wrong, I'm literally gonna pull my phone across the room. Not literally, but serious. I'm gonna go with D. Good. I'm going with D.
B 99.
No, C. I said C.
Ah, C. Okay.
D is my final answer, by the way.
No, what did you say, Hayden?
He
D.
said C. C 86.
He said C. It's 99. It's B.
Dang it, Swedish! I should have gone with your B. But hey, at least Doom Bonus gonna eat my dust, and I'm not gonna eat his.
Brony, you're next.
Alright,
Hit me.
Brony. At what year was the Animaniacs rebooted? You should probably know this. What the heck was that?
That sounds
Sorry.
like a phone.
Anyway,
Not me,
2019,
because I was muted.
2019, 2021, 2018, or 2020?
2020.
Congratulations, Brony. You now have 3 points.
Yosha!
And next is a hard question for Hayden.
Wait, hold on, I'm confused. I thought Animaniacs was like in the 90s, because judging by the
No.
title,
Well, yeah,
It's
it
like-
was. All right.
The-
Let me explain this to you. It was, and then they decided to remake it in a modern style.
Yeah,
I was
they
thinking about the night. I was thinking about that one, not the current one.
yeah. The original was from the mid 90s and the early 90s, and the reboot was 2020 when they made it.
True.
Alright then. What's this trick question?
No, not trick. Hard question.
Oh well, same thing. Trick, hard, same thing.
Numero 19. An American show called Grimm is about a police officer who can see another creature called Wesson.
Vesson, yeah.
Wesson. In what year was the show released? A 2011, B 2009, C 2014, or D 2017?
Oh God. Okay. I haven't seen Grimm. I'm gonna say D.
You're gonna say B.
No, I
It's
said C. No. I said C, not B.
I heard B. But you're gonna say C. It's actually A 2011.
Oh.
Yeah, and but if the question said he could see creatures, these creatures is actually they look like normal humans, but they had this type of hidden type of ability. Some actually looks like birds, like either eagles, and even some mouse, rats, even dragons, and even like a werewolf. But this officer,
Werewolf?
yeah, he's like wolves, like blue button, forget the name. And this officer, he is actually named as Nick Burkhardt. He is only one of the people in the world, among others. They had this. They are okay. He and many of his family are the descendants to only his family and others of same branch can see these creatures. Others can't see it. And not only that, they are known as Grimms, and they have kind of super strength, and it's very. It's actually got a police off. There's like a police show, and sci-fi is taking place in Portland, Oregon. It's actually not a bad show. I saw it from the first to the end. It's pretty good. Hey,
Alright.
Brony, you're next.
Hit me.
Number 20. How many seasons was made for Grimm? The show, I mean. A8, B12, C6, or D8?
12. 12.
You're going to say 12. It's actually C6.
Alright, my turn now.
All right. How many episodes was made for Grimm? A 110, B 118, C 123. We learned how to count finally, or D 108.
Alright, I'm gonna think for a minute. A, I'm gonna say 123. I think. What was that? For 123.
That's C.
Oh yeah, that's C. I'll go with C.
All right. 1, 2, 3. C is the answer you seek. So yes,
Yes!
C.
I knew the episodes. Yeah, I knew the
And that
episodes,
means
but
it's
somehow I don't know the
tied up
year.
at the moment.
Yeah, you gonna eat my dust soon, Brony. You're gonna eat my dust soon.
22. The main character in the Grimm show is named Nick Barkhard. Weird name. Did he lose his Grimm powers temporarily? Yes or no?
No.
You say no. Well, you're wrong. It's yes.
Damn it.
I did it again. Let's go.
All right. The main. Oh wait, I already read that one. And on 23. The original Powerpuff Girls was released on Cartoon Network. In which year was it released? A 1999, B 2000, C 1998, or D 1997?
The original one.
Yes, the original
Yeah,
one.
the original first. The first one they made.
The first one, I thought they made I thought it was only one Pop-Up Girls, not like two. Like they made like a reboot or something.
They made a reboot in 2014, and the less that's talked about it, the better.
Yeah. I
Oh.
never even seen that one, so
Alright,
Yeah,
so
it's a
what are the
little thing I
options?
like to call bad.
Alright, so what are the options?
99, 2000,
1999.
98, or 97.
No, like the options A, B, C, and D.
Those are the options. A is 1999, B is 2000, C is 1998, and D is 1997.
Alright, I'm going with C, final answer.
Guess what, Brony? You're eating his dust.
Yes, you are, Brony!
He just got 4 points. Well,
Yeah.
he didn't get 4 points. He got a point, but he has 4 points right now.
Yeah, eat my dust, Brony. You said you're gonna eat my. You said I'm gonna eat your dust. No, you eat my dust.
A little confused about that. Anyway, Brody's turn. Was there a movie made about the Powerpuff Girls? Oh wait, hang on, no. That's
No,
not
number
right.
24.
That's 24, not 20. That's 25.
I just watched that.
How many episodes was made about the Powerpuff Girls? A 58, B 62, C 78, or D 95?
68.
You say 68, even though that wasn't an option.
The only one was A 85, B 62, C 78, or D 95.
That was amazing.
I believe he actually meant 60, 78.
Did you, Brony?
A.
He said A 85.
You're saying A. Guess what? It is 78.
Hey, so you got it right or wrong? I'm confused.
No, he got it wrong.
Oh, okay.
All right. This is the one I thought Brony had. So I ask again to Hayden, was there a movie about the Powerpuff Girls? Yes or no?
Okay. This should be really easy for me. I gotta think about this for a minute. Yes, it was. I think. Yeah, it was.
Congratulations, you now have 5 points.
Yeah. I actually saw the movie. I actually saw it. I actually did a show, but I saw the movie. I'm actually kind of
Oh,
good at
weird that
this.
you saw one, not the other, but okay.
Yeah, I saw
Good
the
for
first
you.
original. I seen
Twice.
the original movies once myself.
Well, I
So
was trying to find a movie on the Firebox, and apparently the Pop-Up Girls movie just showed up. So why the hell not?
exactly.
All right, Brony, number 26. What was the name of the chemical the professor had accidentally put in the mix of the Powerpuff Girls? A. Chemical D, B. Chemical X, C. Chemical V, or D. Chemical G?
Chemical
G.
X.
Yeah,
I presume
Chemical V.
No, that's an R.
chemical X.
There
I
was
presume.
one thing it didn't show up when I copied
And
everything. The R wasn't there,
well,
so I
this is
had
a
to.
chemical R.
What are you gonna say,
He said A.
Brony?
He
Presume.
said B. He said B. Chemical X.
That's one more point for Brony because it is Chemical X
I'm still the lead though.
with
So
1
you're sticking my
point.
dust. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
sticking my dust,
you're
Tony.
eating. You're making Brony eat, or you're having Brony eat your dust with 1 point.
Yeah, I know, but it's sticking my dust, so I don't mind.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
it's less dust, obviously.
Yeah, I know,
Number
but still.
27. Number 27 for Hayden.
It's a
Yep.
it's a hard question, I'd say, because it's completely ridiculous. How
Mm.
many episodes has The Simpsons made?
The
It
Simpsons?
has like a million seasons.
What? They have like what, 40 seasons or something? 40 seasons?
500, 520, 745, 695, or 720.
Jesus, I have no idea. Like, yeah, I've seen The Simpsons, but I didn't know they had that many episodes. Jesus, fuck. Okay, I'm almost gonna get this wrong. I'm gonna say B. That's because that's the highest one I could think of. Cause come on, like they're fast, you know. I'm saying B.
Guess what?
I'm
You now
wrong,
have
am
6
I?
points.
Wait, I'm wrong. What? Wow.
You're not wrong. It's the score is now Nintendo 64. Look at that.
Now you need more of my
Not even
dust,
anything.
Mr. Brony.
Yeah, they actually made 742 episodes of The Simpsons so far.
Well, I just completely guessed on that because I never got to see how many episodes they made in total, so I just went for the highest one I could think of,
And
which
more
was
has
B.
yet to come.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
What about Family Guy? What about Family Guy? Huh? Are they like?
I don't think he put Family Guy in here, but
Yeah, I know,
at
but
least not on my end.
I'm just want to know how many episodes the Family Guy made, though. That's the thing. Is Family Guy
I think
on?
it's less. It's definitely less. But anyway, Brony in The Simpsons. What is Homer's job? A. Office worker. B. Nuclear inspector. C. Grocery shop worker. Or D. Farmer. I don't know why I said farmers.
Grocery store.
Really? They're gonna go with C.
Hmm.
All right. It's B. Which, I mean, yeah, but okay, whatever.
I
Yeah,
just got stuck by somebody. My
B.
fault.
Nuclear, well, he's a nuclear inspector, but the fact, actually, I've seen the show for many years, and he actually had multiple different jobs. He actually did work as a farmer and in a store, but mainly as a nuclear inspector.
So do I give him a point anyway because he was technically right, or
Nah, actually, since his main work
You know what?
throughout the
I have an
entire
idea.
series
I have
is
an idea.
actually B. But it's
How
actually
about half
B.
a point?
Half a
can't do
point?
half points?
Yeah, how about half a point? We could do half a point if you like.
All right. He gets a high point. You will lose a half a point.
So Brony's at 4.5, I think. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Go for it.
All right, if you say so. Brony Dribber, congratulations. For the first time ever, you are now the proud owner of a decimal. You have 4.5. If Brody wins because of that half point, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Yeah, I'm literally never gonna go to game shows ever again. But anyways,
All
dealing with the question.
right. Next question for Mr. Hayden.
All right, 29. Oh, here we go. How many seasons has been made of The Simpsons?
Wait, I said like 40 or something, right? Did I say like 40?
That answer doesn't count because 40 is not an option. A
Oh, okay, well.
A 29, B 25, C 34, or D 32.
Well, since I got the highest episodes right, I'm assuming this could be. Hold on. Oh God, I have no idea. Like I never look. Alright, I'm gonna say A. The A is like the highest season. So if I get the highest episodes right, I'm gonna get the highest season right. I guess. So
Well, that's not really
I'm
how
wrong.
game works. So you're going with
I know
A?
that's not. I know that's not how giving works, but I'm gonna try and see if it's A anyways.
So you think it's A?
Yes, I think it's A.
All right.
29.
Well, it's actually C.
34 seasons.
Wait, hold on. How many seasons was that? 44?
A was 29, B 25, C 34, D 32.
I thought it was like. Oh my God! You said the number was wrong. Oh God.
What are you talking about? I said them right.
Well, on my spectrum, I thought it was like 39 for B, A for like 39 or something like crap like that, C for like 20, and D for like what 25.
I didn't
That's
say
what I thought.
any of those numbers. So
Well, that's what I thought I heard. That's what I'm saying.
all right. After this, you're gonna have to go get like an ear doctor.
Maybe.
So
Maybe I definitely
let's
did
say,
wrong.
that might be a
Yeah,
good
maybe.
idea. Because I
Maybe
definitely
I
didn't
will.
do any of those.
Well, that's what I
Anyway,
thought you said anyway. But anyways, go ahead.
yeah, third quarter. Look at that cartoon show. The cartoon show Samurai Jack. How many seasons were made of it? A3, B4, C8, or D5?
Sorry about that noise.
This is your question, by the way, Brony.
A.
You say A, it's D5.
Damn.
Yeah, and Samurai Jack, well, it was actually a good show. The only thing is that season 4 and season 5, it was like it were at least several years before the last season was even made. And it turned out that he even did marry his Aku's daughter, Ashi. While technically, when Aku was killed in the past, his daughter was born in the future. She vanished in the past. But they actually made a game based on this the last season, and he made an alternate timeline where she didn't fade away and did survive. And like I said, this Sir Jack, well, which isn't actually his real name, since we don't know what his actual name is. They were only named Jack. And before he even fought against Aku, he was only like 10 years old. He was sent out in the world to learn. He was in China to learn Shaolin monks or the fighting skills and navigations by the Vikings and fighting skills by Africans and reading hieroglyphs by the Egyptians and even finding arrows, fire by bow and arrow with by Robin Hood. So it's somehow it took him. I think it was maybe 15 years. He was away from his home. He's in the last season. He was actually the last season takes place 50 years after, and he was supposed to be like 75 years old, but he looked still as 25. He had even aged a single day in 50 years. The time travel that could cause him to travel in the future somehow that had this effect on him. So he didn't age for 50 years, but he could kill. He could have been killed. And he needed to eat and drink normally. But otherwise, his appearance looked as he was still as mid-20s. And when he went back, he would be basically he would have been as a grandparent to his own parents. Because his parents were likely in their 40s or early 50s. And even though he looked to be 25, but biologically, chronically, he's 75. So he's even older than his own parents. Well, it's weird. Oh, so weird. Oh boy. I can see that right now. I would like to thank the Academy of Half Points of the shocking, amazing Eleno by winning half point hair. Lol. More like I'd say that. Oh, yeah.
Malachi, get in here. Actually, I don't
If
think
he can, if he's even daring to, it's like I say this.
Wait, hold
Malachi
on.
is like
Go ahead.
like I said, Malachi. Chicken.
Well, if he
English?
does join, if it, oh my god, I can't speak. If it decides to just do join us, like how he would be able to catch up, even though we're almost done with Game Guy's question. That's
Well,
the thing.
that's depending if he wants to
it's
join
going
in.
catch up. I mean, you've only got 6 points, and Brony has 4.5.
Yeah, and we had the
Yeah.
31 question. We had number 31, so
Yeah, we still
anyway,
got more to go.
speaking
We
of
still got
which-
a long.
Let's
My
Number
turn,
go for it.
31.
My turn, right?
Yes, your turn.
All right.
How many siblings
me.
does Sonic have in Sonic Underground? A1, B3, C2, or D? Zilch. Nada. Negatory. Zero. I don't know. I just feel like saying that.
What? Sonic Underground? I heard the
Yeah.
theme song, but I haven't seen the actual. Is there a show or movie?
Or Sonic.
there's a show. There's a show.
All right.
They have made a few Sonic shows over the years. So Sonic Underground is the one that if he had any siblings, 1, 3, 2, or none.
Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna say 2. I forgot what letter it was. Was that C? 2?
Let's see. Yes. And congratulations, you got it right.
I completely guessed. Wait, actually, no, I
Yeah.
didn't guess. Hold on.
And his
What,
sib-
it's a brother and sister, right? Was the name like Maniac? Oh, hold on, I forgot what the name was. What were the names?
Sonia, Manic.
Sonia Manic. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
and all of them actually, and they are actually triplets in a show.
All right. I want to say something about Sonic XD with those guys, but I'll do it after this game show.
Anyway, 32. What year was Sonic Underground broadcasted on TV? A. 1997, B. 1995, C. 1993, or D. 1999? This is the Brony,
C.
by the way.
C.
You say C, it's actually D. 1999.
So
Nice.
close.
Yes, so close indeed. All right. Me turn now.
Your turn. Yes. Did Sonic Underground have 2 seasons? Yes or no?
2 seasons? It's Sonic. Oh God. Okay. I should not get this wrong. I really shouldn't. Good. I'm gonna say no.
Well, congratulations, you didn't get it wrong because it is no.
Thank God, because I know that. I know Sonic. Okay.
You sure are on
Sonic?
fire.
Yes. I don't know how, but I am. I know it. This has never happened before. This has never happened. But anyways, the reason why I said no. Hold on, I want to know what the reason is. The reason why I said no is because I know, because Sonic, Sonic's like a fast blue blood. Like, come on, like if he has just 2 episodes, then it's just a sad blue blood. Like, just very sad. but come on, it's Sonic. You know?
Yes. Anyway, 34. In what year was Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog released? It was like a cartoon that was definitely not as good as Sonic Underground. A 1993, B 1991, C 1992, or D 1994.
1898.
Did you just say 1898?
Yeah, and it was not even one of the options.
I have
A
no idea.
1990, it was A 1993, B 1991, C 1992, or D 1994.
Oh, hey. I was wrong.
You say A. Congratulations, you are right.
Yosha.
Meaning now you have 5.5 points. So weird to have that.
But still in the lead by a lot.
It's so
Something
weird
went
having a decimal there.
in a few seconds.
I know that. That's my Google system.
Anyway, 35. How many episodes were made? Oh wait, hang on. No, yeah, that is right. How many episodes were made of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog? That sounds weird in repetition. Look at that. A 32, B 86, C 65, or D 98 or 94, not 98.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. I haven't seen it, so I don't know how many episodes is it. Okay. I'm gonna say D.
You're gonna say D. Congratulations, you. Wait, did you say D?
Yes, D as in dragon.
I thought you said C because it's actually
I-
C. How did I mishear that? I don't know, but it's C.
I should have just went with it. I could have got 9 points.
Don't get upset. You can still get 9 points.
I mean, I'm not worried about the lead or anything because Bowen's at 5.5. We eat my goddamn dust right now by a lot.
Yeah,
Brony
you're
should
beating
have.
him by 3.5 points. 4.5.
Yeah, so technically, Brony should have shut his trap about dust and all that because
Anyway,
currently I'm eating his dust. I mean, no. I'm just saying he is eating my dust.
36. How many episodes was made of Sonic the Hedgehog, also known as Sonic Satum, I think. Satum, or how do you say that anyway? A 45, B 38, C 26, or D 52. This is the brony, by the way.
D.
You say D, it's actually C, which I think is actually half of what you said, which is 22 or 26. Right, 37. Right. How many seasons was made for Sonic the Hedgehog? A2, B3, C1, or D4? This is Sonic
Wait.
Saturn, by the way.
Oh, it's Sonic Saturn. Okay. Never saw that show, so I don't know.
I think it's
What are the numbers? Yeah. So what are the options again?
A2, B3, C1, or D4.
Alright. So it's I see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 order. Okay.
2, 3, 1, 4.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going like, what the numbers are. Never mind. Point is, I'm gonna say B.
You're gonna go with B3. Well, congratulations. It's actually A2.
Why is it congratulations?
I don't know. Congratulations, you got it wrong. Congratulations,
For
you
you.
failed. Here's
You're a failure.
here's your I don't know.
You're a failure.
Here's your prize. It's now your opponent's turn. All right.
Here's the prize,
38.
kicking the balls.
In what year was Sonic X released on TV? A 2001, B 2004, C 2003, or D 2005?
C.
Brony, you are now at 6.5. 6.5 points. And here, I'll do Hayden for you. Oh man, he got 6.5. What a devastation of my
That's
life. My God.
nothing what I sounded like, but okay.
I can't get your voice down, so there you go.
I mean, just to be fair, I'm a little bit of a squeaker, even though I'm like 16 years old.
And my voice is naturally deep, so there you go. 39. How many seasons was made of Sonic X? A5, B4, C2, or D3?
I don't know why, but 5 is like in my head. I thought I saw 5 season on Netflix at least. I thought I did at least. I'm gonna go with A. I don't know. I'm just going with my head. Was one I think I said.
They're gonna go with A. It's actually D3.
Really? 3 seasons? I thought it made like
only
5.
3 apparently.
Nope.
Even though I've
It's
never
3
seen it.
seasons.
I thought it made like 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was only 3.
So
Damn, Sonic is going downhill.
40. My last question, so I better make this epic. When was
Yes.
Sonic Boom released on TV? It wasn't epic. I'm sorry. Anyway, A 2013, B 12 or 2000. What the heck did I just say? 2012, not 12. I was just 12. That's it. 12 BC.
12 BC.
Honestly. No. When was? Hang on, let me just read that. When was Sonic Boom released on TV? A 2013, B 2012, C 2014, or D 2011?
2014.
Congratulations, you now have 7.5.
I should probably just get more questions right.
You probably should. And now it is Swedish's turn to read some questions.
I'm still in the lead though. By like what? Like a point and a half?
You're the first by 0.5 points.
Yeah, I know. I'm still winning though.
Whose turn is it?
Mine turn, I think.
believe it should be Hayden's.
Okay, number 41. Is there a
Yeah,
3 seasons of Sonic Boom? Yes or no?
Is there 3 seasons of Sonic Boom? You said
Yep.
3 seasons of Sonic Boom. To be honest with you, Storm.
It's a
Yeah.
trick question.
I watched Sonic Boom like a lot. Like when I say a lot, I mean like a lot. Wait, hold on. What's the question again? So, does Sonic Boom have 3 seasons? Yes or no? You said.
Yeah.
No, they did not.
Ding, correct. There was no 3 seasons.
I don't know why. I thought Sonic Boom was like a lot more than that.
I hadn't even seen Sonic Boom, so I won't even have known otherwise.
Okay. My head's back in the game. I got 9 points. I'm back in the game.
Number 42. Hard question for Brony. There is an American adaptation called Time Team America of England's Time Team. At what year was the show released on TV? A. 2007, B. 2009, C. 2006, or D. 2010?
Oof.
2007.
A. Wrong is actually B. 2009. Okay, Hayden.
Yep.
Hope you enjoyed this.
You're right, bud.
Number 43. At what year was the original Alvin and the Chipmunks was released on TV? A. 1969, B. 1960, C. 1968, or D. 1970?
Thing is, I have one of those on my DVD player, but I forgot what it was. It was like the Frankenstein one. I forgot. I'm gonna say. What are the options again?
A. 1969, B. 1960, C. 1968, or D. 1970?
I don't know. It's a little bit hard. Let's say I forgot what letter it was, but I'm gonna say is it 1992 on it? 1992. I
Nope.
um.
No, it's 1969, 1960, 1968, or 1970.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm going on a limb here. I'm gonna say D.
B or D?
D as in dragon.
Uh, uh, wrong. It's actually B, 1960.
1960.
Yep, that was the original show, but they made they actually somehow did reboots of the series over the years. One of them was on Nickelodeon, CGI version. Okay, number 44, Brony.
Bring
ER
it.
was ER was a medical drama show. What year was the show aired on the broadcast on TV? A. 1992, B. 1996, C. 1994, or D. 1995.
See.
C. 1994. Ding, 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 correct. And I have seen this show, and it's actually really good. It's it's not like Grey's Anatomy or any of those type of medical shows. It's way even better. Um. Okay, Hayden, you're next.
Oh yay! Let me guess. It's another tough ass question, is it?
Number 45. How many seasons was it made of ER? A 12. B. Sorry. I had to. I just noticed. I had to change there for a little bit since I put the same answer on two options. My mistake. Here we go. A 12. B 30. C 18. Or C. Dang it. Why I put C twice? I don't know. Or D 20.
Hmm. What show was it called again? Like what? Eeyore? Like I forgot to say that. Like
Um, so the option was like A 12, B 30, C 18, or D 20.
all right. I'm gonna say A.
Hmm?
A.
A 12.
Yeah, but it's like A as in something.
So which option are you saying though?
Let me just type it in the thing. There you go.
A 12 and wrong. Actually, B C 18 seasons.
Okay.
Okay, okay, Brony, you're next. Number 46. How many episodes was it made for ER during its run? A. 210. B. 331. C. 285. Or D. 272.
See. Cobra.
You could C and wrong is actually B. 331. Okay,
Back to me again.
Hayden.
The Flash.
In what year did the original TV series, the sci-fi show Lost in Space, broadcast on TV? A. 1962, B. 1966, C. 1965, or D. 1968?
Um, I want to say 19. What are the options again?
1962, 1966, 1965, or 1968?
I'm gonna say 1960. I forgot what letter was it. I'm gonna say he was 1965. Oh, no. 1965.
1960. C. Leading correct.
Let's go.
Okay, Brony, you're next.
Hit me.
Yeah, beating
How
me.
many how many seasons did the Lost in Space had during its run? A 4, B 2, C, 5, or D, 3?
4.
A, wrong. It's actually D, 3 seasons. Okay, Hayden, you're next.
Instantly.
At what year did the reboot of Lost in Space broadcast on TV? A, 2017, B, 2016, C, 2011, or D, 2018?
Oh, the reboot of it, huh? All right.
Mhm.
I'm really bad with remembering stuff, so forgot what it would be. Question and answers already. I love my brain.
Join the club.
Thank you. Anyway, what was it again? The answer to any
2000
question.
what year was the reboot of Lost in Space was broadcast on TV? A, 2017, B, 2016, C, 2011, or D, 2018?
Okay. 2018, I believe, if I'm not correct.
Ding, 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 correct. 2018. Okay, Brownie, you're next.
Second.
Brownie, you're next.
What's the question?
How many seasons was there made of the reboot Lost in Space? A, 2, B, 4, C, 3, D, 5.
3.
C, 3, ding, 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 correct. Okay, um, Hayden, you're next.
All right.
At
How
what
how
ye-
many points I had? Probably 11, maybe. I don't know.
uh, at what year were Sorrow, also known as the New World, the New Sorrow, broadcast on TV? A, 1992, B, 1994, C, 1998, or D, 1990?
Hmm. I'm gonna say A, 1992. 1992 is probably a good year for the new world. I think. Yeah.
Wrong. Actually, D, 1990, and you lose 10 and lose 5 points.
Wait, what?
Just kidding, dude. Just kidding.
Good.
What the?
Okay,
Every point
Brony.
you lose like a half a point.
Yeah, and Brony would give those 5 points. Otherwise,
Yeah. Fine, give it over 5 points.
you lose and he gained them. Just kidding, though.
I have an idea. If Tony gets this question wrong, maybe he loses that half point. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Look
That's
at
what
what I
I'm.
put in the private chat.
If he gives this only this question wrong, maybe it's like a bonus question for him. If he gets it right,
Hayden,
Fair
negative
enough.
10 points.
huh?
You're down in the negatives. Hayden, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ! I hate why, man.
I'm kidding. I'll just put it there as a joke.
I know. I know.
Okay,
It's just
okay,
bonus.
Brony.
Yeah.
You're next. How many seasons was made of Sorrow? A, 5, B, 4, C, 3, D, 6.
I swear, if he gets this wrong, someone's taking a half point away from him.
Mm, mm.
He doesn't want to do it.
B. Para kuda.
What?
What?
B.
B, 4?
Hmm.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct. It's 4 season.
I was gonna say, dude. There you go. Yeah, you don't lose a half point after all.
Okay, Hayden. At what year was Stargate SG-1 broadcast on TV? A, 1996, B, 1995, C, 1997, D, 1998.
C.
This is actually Hayden's question.
Oh,
What the?
sorry.
Okay.
Oh wow, there's two of me. Let's go. I accidentally left.
Why is there two?
As typical.
There we go. But how many? At what year was this show made? 96, 95, 97, or 98?
Wait, is this to me?
Yep.
Okay. What show is it exactly? What the I forgot what show was it.
At what year were Stargate SG-1 broadcasted on TV? 96,
Uh,
95, 97, or 98?
hmm. I'm gonna go with C.
97? Ding, ding,
Yep.
ding. Correct.
I
You got a
completely
point.
guessed on that.
I have seen all the episodes of this series and on many others.
Wait, so how many points do I have? I can't really tell because since I left, I can't see the chat no more.
Hold on.
11.
11? I thought I got like 12 or something.
You've got 11.
All
You're
right,
still
then.
beating Brony Dreamer though. With
With like a lot.
it's not that much to
Okay.
be fair.
Something.
Okay, Brony, you're next.
So we just
My phone's about to die, so I'm gonna log on to my tablet. So hold on a second. My
All right.
phone's about to die.
Yeah, what is it?
I was gonna say, could you put Hayden on top of me so I can tell whose turn it is? But it's about to go.
Oh,
on
you could do it now on my phone while I log in to stream on my tablet. While I do it, at least. Let's see here. There it is. Alright. I'll be back soon.
All right.
You did beatbox soon.
I'll put it back. Wow, so it turns out the Hayden is the lead. For at least the moment, though.
Yep.
I don't tell you, though. I know exactly what he will pick if he wins.
What?
MLP the movie quiz. I guarantee you, that he will exactly pick. Because that is one he asked for to make, and the one he had been asking for a while. And it was tricky to find any good questions, to be honest. I mean, I had to be watching the movie once again, and I even watched some clips on YouTube from the movie to find anything related to the movie. Because only topics that was only part, since they actually made comic book series, but they were not being included, even though they are part of this movie franchise and part of that. So,
Alright, I'm good. Is it my turn or is it still Bonnie's turn? I'm still confused on that. Ow!
here we go. Come on. Yeah. It's actually Brownie's turn.
Alright.
How many seasons was it made of the sci-fi show Stargate SG-1 during its run on TV? A. 8. B. 10. C. 9. D. 12.
Barakuda. B.
8.
Okay.
Wrong. It's actually B. 10 seasons.
Damn.
Okay. And for Mr. Aiden, at what year was its spin-off Stargate Atlantis broadcast on TV? A. 2006. B. 2003. C. 2002. Or D. 2004.
What question is this? What number? I mean.
55.
All
Right.
All right. I'm gonna say A. Just going on a limb.
2006? Wrong's actually D. 2004.
The reason why I did 2006 is that was my birth year, and I thought my birth year was it, so that's why I said 2006. I mean, I had my birth year, so I thought I was like, oh, my birth year? That might be it. Nope. I've been fooled and lied to.
Okay, Brony. Number 56. How many seasons was the made of Stargate Atlantis? A. 5. B. 7. C. 8. Or D. 6?
7.
Wrong is actually A. 5. Trick question for Aiden.
What's the question?
Was there a movie made of Stargate Atlantis? Yes or no?
What's the question again?
Was there a movie made of Stargate Atlantis? Yes or no?
Alright. I want to say yes.
Wrong is actually no. Even though
No.
technically they actually made a script for the movie, but it had been put on
So
the shelf.
technically, I should get a half point too. Just technically, I should get a half
Well,
point.
technically yes, but they made the script for the movie, but the movie was never made. They put it on the shelf indefinitely. It's
Alright.
other
Well,
people, but
technically, I half right and half wrong. Hey, it's only fair if I get a half point too.
Shall we? Swedish.
oh yeah, go for it. And
Cool.
number 58, hard question for Brony. There was another spin-off of Stargate SG-1 show called Stargate Universe. At what year was it broadcasted on TV? A. 2009, B. 2007, C. 2010, or D. 2011?
C. I presume.
2010? Wrong's actually A. 2009. Okay, Braden, but Hayden.
You could call me Bredden? Okay.
I thought no, I was called you Braden.
Hey, I'm used to my parents saying Brenda. I don't know why. They call me Brenda all the time. Anyways, what's the
All
question?
right. How many seasons was the meat of Stargate Universe? A. 5. B. 4. C. 2. D. 3.
I'm gonna say B.
B. 4.
Yes.
Wrong's actually C. 2.
Yes.
Even though there was originally planned for more seasons show, but they was canceled. The show was canceled, so that would not be count as would not count as a half point. They were originally planned for a first season, but it was canceled before it even was made, so it doesn't even count. Oh, number 60 for Brownie. There was a cartoon show called Star of the Stargate franchise called Stargate Infinity. It's set some years after the first show, but how many years? A. 10 years, B. 20 years, C. 30 years, or D. 40 years.
30 years.
30 years? Ding 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 ding. Correct.
Brody got that right.
Yep. Number 61 for Mr. Amber.
Ember? Okay, really?
How many episodes was it made of Stargate Infinity? A. 18, B. 26, C. 38, or D. 42?
I'm gonna say A. 18. Wait, was it A? Yeah, A 18.
Wrong's actually B. 26. There was only one season of this one.
Damn it. Okay.
Number 62. United Kingdom's second oldest soap opera TV show called Emmerdale. At what year was it first broadcast? A. 1969, B. 1972, C. 1974, or D. 1975?
1917. 5.
D. Wrong. It's actually 1972. And this is actually a show that my mom had been following for years. For some odd reason, though. I mean, like I said in the title, second oldest. And it's still running. Yay for Mr. Hayden.
Thank you for
Um,
asking my name right.
How many episodes has Emmerdale broadcast so far? A. 6,500.
What?
B. 9,659.
God.
C. 3,200. Or D. 8,500.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna say A. Actually, no, B. I'm gonna say B. Final answer.
B.
Yes, B as in ball.
9,659.
Yep.
Correct. It's correct.
Yes. Wait, incorrect or correct? I'm confused.
It was correct. It was correct. You had the right
Okay.
point that one. So there's more than 9,500 episodes on the series. Just been saying, while the game guy was doing his question, I actually had to update this one since it's still actually been on this. It's still being broadcasted in England and in here. So I had to went to see how many if there has been any more episodes been made. So it has been recently been updated. Okay, for Brownie. At what year did Kim Possible broadcast on TV? A. 2000, B. 2003, C. 2001, or D. 2002?
2004. 2004.
2004 was not even an option. 2000,
Sorry.
2003, 2001, or 2002?
Wait, I thought it's supposed to be 4 options.
Yeah, there is all 4 options. A. 2000, B. 2003, C.
Oh.
2001, D. 2002.
Oh, I thought you said 3 options. My bad.
Hey.
A. 2000. Wrong's actually D. 2002.
Damn.
And like I said, and this was even before Game God's time. With 2 years.
My turn, eh?
Okay, number 65. The American soap opera TV show called Days of Our Lives. When was it first released on TV? A. 1965, B. 1972, C. 1969, or D. 1967?
Really? Okay. I'm gonna say B. Final answer.
D. 1967.
No, I said B, as in ball.
72. Wrong's actually A. 1965.
I was
And
hoping A.
And this is actually still going on TV to this day. I believe
Really?
this is yeah, I believe so. And this is also another show that my mom used to be watching, but not anymore. And it's actually, I believe, it's the longest soap opera TV show in America. Dude, be glad that you didn't have this question. Believe me, this will probably shock all of you. How many episodes was made of Days of Our Lives? A. 9,500. B. 14,430. C. 8,900. D. 10,200. And it's Brownie's turn.
Oh man, I probably know the answer.
A. 9,500. What do you think? Okay, before I say the answer, what do you think, though, Hayden, what it's going to be?
Probably B, since it's the highest.
And since he said A, wrong, and it's actually B, 14,430 episodes of the series.
Wait, so,
And
so do I get the point or
No, no.
Really? I got it right.
Well, it was since it is in your question, and since you only
Yeah, I
said
know,
that,
but technically I said it correct before. Never
yeah,
mind.
but it doesn't even count. But
Yeah,
still, I mean, almost 14,500 episodes of a series that has been going on since 1965. That's like 56 or 57 years.
Did you get the question right?
That's yeah, I get it
no,
right. No, no, he didn't.
yeah, I got
Oh,
it right. Apparently,
okay. Number 67 for Hayden. The paranormal show called The Monster Quest is a show that investigates among cryptids. At what year was it first broadcast on TV? A. 2002, B. 2007, C. 2006, or D. 2009?
I think you probably already know my answer.
B.
No,
C.
yeah, because that's my birth year.
Oh yeah.
Tell me I'm
Wrong. It's
correct.
actually B. Actually 2007. Only 1 year later. Okay, for Mr. Brownie. How many episodes was made on Monster Quest? A 68, B 98, C 52, or D 110?
Please.
B.
Uh, B or D? Or what
B.
do you say? B 98?
Yeah.
Wrong is actually A 68 episodes. For Mr. no, not Mr. Bernie, but Mr. Hayden. How many seasons was it made of the four Monster Quest? A 3, B 4, C 2, D 5.
What's the question? You said like seasons or episodes? I thought you said episodes.
How many seasons?
Oh, seasons. Okay, okay. I'm gonna say B.
Final?
Yep.
Wrong is actually A. 3 seasons.
Okay.
Okay, number 70. The reality show Curse of Oak Island. When was the show first broadcast on TV? A 2012, B 2014, C 2011, or D 2010?
2010.
It's my question.
You say
Oh,
no. This bonus. Do you say
Um,
2010? And wrong's actually B 2014. And for Mr. Hayden, how
you
many?
want to call me Brony, Mr. Brony?
No,
Okay.
yeah, sorry about that. How many episodes was it has been made of Curse of Oak Island? A 122, B 115, C 166, or D 148?
I never heard any of that. Okay. I'm gonna say B.
B as a ball.
Yes.
And wrong's actually C 166.
I'm so close.
Okay, for Brony. Number 72. How many seasons has it been made of the Curse of Oak Island? A 8, B 9, C 10, D 12.
12.
And wrong's actually C 10. And Curse of the Oak Island is actually a real place. It's actually located in Nova Scotia, and this island, at the hands of this curse, people have been searching for some suppose a treasure there since since 1795, which is about 228 years. And so far, 6 people had died. And according to the legend, one more had to die before the treasure can actually be revealed. But what treasure it is, no one knows. There are some theories that it could be in the lost crown jewels the crown jewels from France before the monarchy was collapsed. And it could even be some of the lost manuscripts of the William Shakespeare written, or even could have been some of the religious artifacts like menorah, the menorah from the Temple of Solomon in Israel, or even as the Ark of Covenant, or even as some also suspect the Holy Grail, and many other treasures. But it's not even known exactly what it is buried. No one knows. Many people have tried to find this treasure for over almost 230 years, and it has cost 6 people's lives. Two of those people was actually a son and a father. And a son, I believe it was between 16 and 20. So he was even that old. I'm just saying it's hard to even to imagine it. Okay, another question. Number 73 for Mr. Hayden.
All
How
right.
many? Wait, sorry, wrong question. The sitcom show Married with Children. When was it broadcast on TV? A. 1982. B. 1986. C. 1985. D. 1987.
I'm gonna say D, as in dragon. Final answer.
Ding, 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 correct. It's 1987.
I completely guessed.
And I have seen this show, and it's actually not surprising it that bad. Been and there hasn't even been on TV for a long time actually, but there were some talks about reboot the series. But I'm not so sure if that's gonna happen to be honest. But anyways, Mr. Brownie, how many episodes did Married with Children have during its run? A. 185, B. 259, C. 155, or D. 198?
C.
C. Did you say C?
Mm.
Wrong is actually B. 259 episodes. Number 75 for Mr. Hayden. The father, Al Bundy, in the sitcom Married Children, what kind of job does he have? A. Office worker. B. Shoe salesman. C. Janitor. Or D. Walmart worker.
Walmart worker, really? What show is this again?
Married with Children.
Okay. I haven't seen that, so I don't know. So you, I want to pick Deep just for the fun of it because you said Walmart shopper or worker. I want to be like, oh, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna pick D. But you know what? You know what? Fine, I'll pick D. I know that's wrong, but I want to go with the memes anyway. Let's go
D.
with D.
Wrong is actually B. Shoe
Yeah,
salesman.
yeah, I
And
know.
the funny thing is about this family, every time when he gets home, his wife Peggy, she doesn't even cook for him at all. And yeah, it's funny though. Every time when he has money, his family begs. Actually, they used to just take the money from him, especially no matter if he doesn't even earn much. That's just it's so pitiful, but still. Okay, 1976 for Brony. The comedy show The Adventures of Pete and Pete was broadcasted on Nickelodeon. At what year was it aired? The broadcast? A. 1992, B. 1989, C. 1990, or D. 1991?
1990.
C. Wrong. It's actually D. 1991. And I actually seen the series, and this was in the early 90s, but I was like me. I did see this in like 91, but I did see it in probably like 95, 96, like that. It was actually surprisingly very good for that time. And it was actually during the golden age of the Nickelodeon show. Okay, okay, number 77. How many episodes was it made for the adventures of Pete and Pete?
Pete and Pete. Is that a
Yeah, the
show?
brothers. Yeah, it's actually a show from the 90s. And the brothers also they're actually one big brother, older brother, and younger brother. Um, they are actually named Pete and Pete. The younger brother, I believe, is like 10 or 12, something like that, and has a tattoo, and an actual tattoo in the series, but not in real life. But he is like 10 or 12 years old and has a tattoo. That's crazy. That is crazy. But how many episodes was it made of the show? A 25, B 42, C 34, D 54.
I'm going with A.
25. And wrong's actually C 34.
Why do I never go with C?
Okay, for Mr. Brownie. Number 78. How many seasons was it made for Adventures of Pete and Pete? A 2, B 4, C 5, or D 3?
B.
C or D? Or what do you
B.
say? D as a dragon?
Mm.
Freeze. Ding, correct. Exactly 3 seasons. Okay. Number 79 for Hayden. I'm not
Oh yeah,
surprised
I
if
realized we're getting close to the end. I lost track of time.
I'm not surprised if you guys have even heard of this series though, but I've seen this myself. The American show The Secret World of Alex Mack was broadcasted on Nickelodeon, and what year was it broadcasted? A 1992, B 1994, C 1996, or D 1998?
What show?
The Secret World of Alex Mack.
The Secret World of that is doesn't make any okay. I'm gonna take a guess and I'm gonna say C.
1996? And
Yep.
wrong's actually B 1994.
Dang it.
And this show is about how a teenage girl she actually been she was actually hit by a car or a truck or a van that contained some chemicals from a research plant, and for some reason she can turn herself into a liquid state like a puddle and even move. I'm just saying that's something that's unexpected. Okay, for Mr. Brownie, number 80. The show The Secret World of Alex Mack have 5 seasons. Yes or no?
No.
Ding, correct. Doesn't even have 5 seasons. Okay, number 81.
Wait, I
How
thought we're
many?
doing 80 questions. I completely forgot how many questions we're doing.
Normally I do 81, but this is actually 82. I forgot I actually did have one more question.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay, number 81. How many episodes was it made of the Secret World of the Alex Mack? A 55, B 84, C 62, or D 78?
B.
B
Final answer.
84?
Yeah.
Wrong. And
Oh.
number 82 for Mr. Hayden.
Wait, but Mr. Hayden, I just went.
No, it was Brownie we went.
No, I said no. I just did the last question, so shouldn't it be Brony's turn?
All right, Brownie, then next you're next
Alright,
then
if
again.
Brony gets this right, we're both tied. Because Brony has 11.5 and I had 12.5. So if he gets his answer right, we're tied. But if he doesn't get the answer right, I won. This all comes out of this question. Alright, Swedish, go ahead and do the answer.
Okay, just a kid. Just a second. Okay, at what year were Drake and Josh air the broadcast on Nickelodeon? A. 2001, B. 2000, C. 2005, or D. 2004?
2005.
2005? Wrong's actually D. 2004. Well, Hayden, your turn. You win.
Yay! The first game show.
And I don't have to ask for which topic you want it to be next time, which is definitely easy to figure out. MLP the movie. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah. I
Horror
want to.
movies. Good choice.
And Josephine said it only be just one of them since I could barely even figure out only like 81 questions of just for one. So until then, it's just gonna be one of that
One
one. So
question.
what is it?
Well, there's 80 questions, but there's only going to be one quiz based off of
Oh, the movie,
the
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
All right.
So what was the question though?
Question for what? I'm confused. What's going on? I'm so confused.
Welcome to my life.
Yep. Yep. Welcome to your life, all right.
Well, so until next one will be I can't say right now since what the state I would say probably well maybe May 12th next month or probably.
Next game show.
Yep.
Oh, I thought we were doing like every Friday or something like that.
No.
Nope.
Only maybe just once or twice a month, but I just don't want to do it too often.
Right.
They are only going to be on Fridays, though.
Yeah. Since last time what we were doing is we were trying to do the TV shows. You did show up, but you left because you were having a cookout, and Crystal showed up, and she left because she was overheated. So we decided since even though that Code Dragon did show up near the end, but since we had already been going on for almost like an hour, so we decided not to been doing that. And since Mr. Malachite was not there, because I don't even know what he was doing to be honest, but he normally doing game nights with his family and neighbors on Saturdays, so he can I think it was either that or something else. So yeah, the next topic will be about the movie of the MLP from 2017. And if anyone suggests about the other short ones, they are the best gift ever, like the last movie, the special movie they made before the shows ended, not gonna happen, since it would not be enough questions otherwise. And having a second movie based on the MLP movie, yeah, if I even manage to do that, I without a doubt, I would not even get in close to like even 50 questions. Maybe as if I'd say perhaps just 30, if I give it as a guess on that. So it's unlikely it's going to be just one of that. But I still have like what 36 quests that's already been done, and I'm currently working on one and many more that has even been made. I mean, I have a list of many others that I might plan to do. Like, if I can see here, come on, uh, I thought about doing like a Russian, Canadian, German, French history quiz, and perhaps even some other countries in the world. And I even have made one with Native American mythology, but it's
Oh
not
God,
based
the
on
mic.
one. But it's not based on one Native American tribe. because I only I only can. Oh, right. Oh, Hayden. Um, so I only have one, but it's based on multiple different ones like Cherokee, Blackfoot, from even from Alaska, and it's scattered from entire United States Native American tribes. So there are multiple ones. Just to be saying, those they're recognized by federal law in of our Native American tribes. It's 574 total, but there's about 400 others which has not been officially recognized. So if they would have been numbered, that number would have been almost around 900, so almost 1,000. So even based on, I mean, I would been done some others of Native Americans, but some tribes they um some of them long extinct Native American tribes which no longer around. I haven't even able to use any of their mythology since most of the Native Americans they never actually wrote down their history or their mythology. Most of their history and traditions were only oral tradition, like they were pass on the knowledge and their mythology and their history by speaking it. By now we actually had that most that actually been written down. Some of the most famous of Native American creatures. Wendigos and Skinwalker is one among them. So, and it's will be tough. I should mention this. You guys know that I was only worked on. I had done like cryptic questions before, and I can say I used to do had made like what total 8 before. Not anymore. I'm actually currently working on the 12. So it's going to be 12 cryptid quiz. I surprisingly found more, and I wish I never even thought of it. So instead, for 80, 88 for all those, it's going to be 81 in everyone each instead. So I'm currently working on the last 12. Well, if I can manage to find make a 13. I don't know, but perhaps. So that's many though. And when it comes to like when we're doing when we're doing the U.S. history quiz, the question is who will be reading as the question, since Cody the dog hog actually offered his to be reading the questions. But since if he has since normally he's not available at the times, or he is not online on Discord or anything, or even if he's even online at all, so I don't know. So we first will see who is gonna be in the reading those questions. If there's gonna be, I don't know, Game Guy, Malachite, or even if I will read the questions. But we will see after when that day comes to that. And for others, like I said, come on, seriously, computer, not the computer, but the damn computer mouse. Sometimes I'm on like piece of shit. Technology for the computer mouse. This is not the first and not only one as I've so far I've been acting up. Anyways,
Welcome to my life.
well, the computer itself has no issues, but it's just the computer mouse. And I first believed maybe it was that there was low power, since this is actually battery power one. But I did change the battery about less than a week ago, and it should probably work. But yeah. So next week is next time it's going to be MLP in the movie. Like I mentioned, I have done 12. Well, currently I'm working on the 12 cryptid quests, and when it's come to like to the others, well, I also had made one quest about an Japanese and an animated series called Macross. And just been saying, it is also another show that's kind of similar, which is an American animated series called Robotech. They're quite similar in many details, but some of the change, some of the timelines and all that has changed. But like I said, they're similar, but not quite. But some changes in that. So, um, yeah. So it's gonna be an interesting idea for that, certainly. Um, and since I had done only so far three history one, Swedish, American, and Japanese history, and one with world history. The world history, oh boy, that's gonna be like 102 questions. I don't say this, but that, like I said, world history, that's mixed with different countries, different timelines, like from I don't know Stone Age after modern time or the medieval times. It's even if before even if anyone even asks if I don't even remember any of the questions, no, I even don't. That's happy now. We're I think was kind of been 1 or 2 months ago, I believe, or even 3 months ago. I even made that quiz. I mean, I have made 36 so far, and many more that are expecting to be done. Um, if I were to say, if anyone suggests, if I were to history about say continents like say Antarctica, well, that's the problem. And since Antarctica itself hasn't even been having a permanent settlers, like the bases there, which only is seasonal. Some are actually there all year round, but some are only operational during the summer times. So even if I would do an Antarctica, it's unsure if how many questions I will be able to pull that off. If anyone says, "Oh yeah, you can be probably make 50 or 70," but that's a question I don't even know. And since that place has even been had only been known to mankind since I don't know late 700s, but we didn't start going there directly in the late sometimes in 1800s. And like I said, no one actually lives there permanently since. Well, I've been saying it's not a place that you really want to live. There's no polar bears or anything like it. The only ones, the most biggest animal is seals and penguins. But I mean, some people are like, oh, that's it. If there's no predators like snakes, spiders, that's like that is like that is like a paradise in comparison to the rest of the world. But it isn't. The only thing is that there was difference. There's the winter, the cold temperature, and in the summer times when the sunlight is there for 6 months. The sun doesn't even go down in the horizon. So if you've had to been walking around, you had to be wearing sunglasses. Otherwise, if you don't, you will be blind permanently. That bad it is. And in the winter times, you have 6 months of darkness. The sun doesn't even go up for 6 months in the winter times. That bad it is. And like I said, the cold in the winter is really cold. If you're saying like -20 where you live, oh boy, it's not even remotely cold. The coldest, -130 or something like that. So, yeah. And then we think, what about crimes? That place is like not done any crimes at all. Well, indirectly, it's true. Not much any serious crimes happens in Antarctica. I mean, like I said, no one lives there for permanently. If there are bases, some of them are scattered across the continent. Um, But there was actually one crime that was quite serious. This was actually 2018 attempt of murder, which is almost like unheard of on there. And the funny thing is, they actually even have an ATM machine on there. They actually do have a working ATM machine that can actually just go there, pick out the money. It even had a newspaper. That I believe it's a McMurdo base, an American base. It's just surprising. But if you've not been using a computer or is in the like Wi-Fi, it wouldn't work because there are no Wi-Fi connection there. The only that's they connect the outside world is like a satellite phone, like a military grade version. It is connected or linked to the American military service. But they do have some broadcasts on TV and or some news from South America, I believe. But I know that you can actually go there to Antarctica as a tourist during the summer times. I believe that they can go to McMurdo, which is the biggest base on the continent. But I don't concerned about the other bases though. But I know that Sweden actually had two bases of their own, but only for summer times. They're the small ones, like ship container size. Oh, this has been fun. Well, I shall probably end the stream here soon, anyways. I've been over 2.5 hours. Well, and I hope next time when we're doing the MLP quiz that Mr. Malachite for once could join in, because I don't know, that depends. But like I said, Game Guy, we will only do the Gameshow streams on Fridays from now on, since that's the safest time, since most of our other friends are only other unavailable for on during the Sundays or Saturdays.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we don't know exactly when, but like I said, likely May 12th be the next game show about the MLP movie. As so far, it seems likely to be that, but it could be earlier or later. It depends on many different reasons. If how I feel, or how many is available to do, how many is able to join in. Otherwise, but I could perhaps maybe even ask if I got this, if she won't join in on part of that stream. If she can, of course. If she can't, that's fine. Yeah, so what
What?
was that? Yep. From your end.
It was a weird ass sounding car. That's what it was. Yep.
that was that was so weird. I felt like you were doing this sound for like I don't know. Oh my gosh! All right, and just been ending here. If the word had been tied between Brownie and Hayden, I did actually have a number 83 that I just made on the spot. Did Drake and Josh end at the year 2007, which they did actually, but that was only like another tie-breaking question if there would have been a tie between Brody and Hayden. Other than that, just well, that means I had to figure out another quiz about TV shows. Yeah, that won't be much of any difficult to be honest. I mean, I can only use some of the knowledge of the things that I've been seeing myself and some of the shows that my parents have been watching over years and all that. So it won't be difficult to be honest. Maybe I might put in something about Henry Danger or Danger Force.
No.
Nah, just kidding. But I might put in some questions from Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, maybe a Disney Channel, and some others. It depends on what I can figure out. But um, but yeah, well, this has been interesting. Um, until next time, everyone. This is Fish Diablo signing off. Bye.
Adieu.